Well, I've been wishing that I documented some of these bikes, so here we go. This one I found on Facebook. It was really rough pictures, said the bike wouldn't start, so I took a chance on it, drove down to Comfort, Texas, picked it up, bought it extremely cheap when I pointed out that there was no air filter in there. I didn't have any evidence whether it had been run or not without the air filter. What I gathered is they tried to get it running last year and the filter was falling apart and they took it out. I don't think they ever got it running. And now after I've had it apart, it looks like, yeah, just some dust from sitting. It doesn't look like it sucked anything in. It looks good. But bike's really a mystery. Has a ton of like cool carbon fiber on it and some braided steel hoses front and rear for the brakes, and still factory grips on it. And it had an hour meter, and the hour meter was flashing. The guy didn't know you could reset it. When I pushed the button to see how many hours it was on it, it was 55 hours. And the more I look around the bike, I'm starting to think that those 55 hours are really realistic, given it's still got the factory grips on it and a ton of factory stuff. Missing the steering stem nut, strangely enough. It had, temperature decals in the cylinder and the radiator, and somebody'd spent a bunch of money on this bike. Stock rims, Renthal sprocket on it. Does have factory connection stickers on it. Somebody'd worked on it. Radiator braces. Radiators aren't smashed up. There's a little ding in the header. But all in all, other than just looking bad, it's I think it might be a really good bike. And so I'm gonna clean it up and see how it runs, because I don't think there's many hours on this thing. I think it was a thing that was just kind of dressed up and somebody rode it a few times. Then it got handed to somebody who flat didn't care about the bike at all, and kept it in his barn, and didn't touch it for years at a time. So we'll see. But I haven't seen anything bad in the oil or fluids or anything. All the rollers and chain guides and stuff are still factory. Yeah, it's kind of a mystery, but it was definitely worth $500.